Sunday, everyone! Hi, Brian. Hi, Boots. Nako, sending love to Gizmo, Bowie, and Elvis. Wala sila dito. Pero, nakita namin yung nagbigay kay Elvis, yung aming favorite. Ayan na. Kamusta? Kamusta kayo? Meron ako special guest kasi wala na siyang choice. So, say hello! Hello! Good evening, everyone! Bill Fire, Love Nimrod, good evening sa inyong lahat. Scorpio, Almond, hello, DM. So, change of setup tayo ngayon. Nalita ko dahil kung hindi nyo na itatanong, guys. Ay! What the heck?
Laki.
Laki. Tinan mo ko nung ginagawa nila, mga salbahe to.
Oh my God, I'm seeing.
Oh my God! Ano to? Inception? Okay, hi Long Arevalo. Hello, Bren. So, ayan, kung hindi nyo na itatanong at sobrang laki ng aking double chin. Ako po ay, hi Asher, ako po ay nakabakasyon ngayon. Ayan, nasa Baguio po kami. So hello sa mga taga Baguio, especially to our Cuban Canadian vlogger.
Oh,
yes.
Big words.
Yes, big words. Hello! Uy, late ka, tita. Nagpa-late talaga ako, hindi nga dapat ako magpapa-live ngayon eh. Okay, disappointed ako sa Miss Universe Indonesia. Okay, so mag-start na tayo. Alam ko may mga questions kayo about what happened in Indonesia. Kahit nakabakasyon ako, naka-check din naman ako sa nangyayari sa Thailand. And I feel you, Ariel. Feeling ko si Antonia ang mananalo, napaka-regal, pang MU siya, and the rest pang Miss Grand ang galawan. I actually don't mind Vina na pang Miss Grand, but that's also because I'm Team Vina. But yeah, I feel you. Mukhang hindi naman ibibigay talaga kay Vina to. Mukhang ibibigay din naman nila kay Antonia, but we'll see. Hi, Star Mom. How are you? Okay, Balefire naman is disappointed with Miss Universe Indonesia. Siguro ako yung disappointment ko as someone na nakamasid lang, not really someone who is like really invested, but nandun na sila eh. Meron na silang dapat kokoronahan na parang super worthy, malakas ang loob, lumalati na, bumalik na naman tayo apparently. Anak daw ng bilyonaryo to. Eh, alam naman natin, di ba? Right, Lazarus from Pangasinan. Really, do you love my nails? I tried the ombre kineso. Maraming salamat sa Bell Salon. So they were the ones who colored my hair for this vacay and yeah, did my nails. At mukhang matibay-tibay pa siya ngayon. Okay, mabuhay Carl Scott. Kamusta sa Iloilo? Sabi ni Doc Mike, Team Bina Morales daw siya. Malamig na gabi. Maulan dito eh. Kanina wet and wild kami in a non-pervy manner. Yung talagang literal. But these folks, yung mga tawa ng tawang yan, nag-ukay-ukay pa yan, nag-rowing pa yan. Yung isa, dinala pa namin sa Diplomat Hotel. So, kung meron siyang, kung may nakikita kayong katabi, if you're seeing someone beside Luis that's not showing in your screen, like maybe a shadow, you know. He came from the Diplomat Hotel. Hi, Ornel, hello. Okay, Normandy, tita, anong ginagawa niyo sa Baguio bukod sa bakasyon? Sana may Baguio content. I'm going to try. I mean, I took like a few video footage, but it's mostly food. What are we doing here? So for those of you who are not familiar, Luis, tell them, where are you headed? Ito na nga, andito na nga. Alika na nga dito, dumito ka na nga. So if you want pageant talk, we have Luis! Hi, Luis!
Hi, everyone!
What are you doing here, Luis?
I'm exploring Baguio City.
Why?
Because I have my last few days here in the Philippines, and I couldn't leave the Philippines without visiting Baguio. Otherwise, I'm cancelled.
I cancel. Say hello to Bear 2020, who is watching from Helsinki.
Hello to you, shout out Bear 2020.
Yes. Asher is saying shout out. Akala ko ba, Asher, hindi ka makaka-attend today because you have like this family thing going on. But Asher is also saying masyado mo kong mahal. Baka naman it's the other way around. Okay. Kape-kape is waiting for Bobby Bless and Mega Firefly. Unfortunately, the cats are not with me, but we are itching to head home kasi namimiss na namin sila. Okay. Hi, Mars. Mabuhay. Okay. Someone please educate me with the Diplomat Hotel, yung kay Franz Felix. That used to be like a Dominican, what was it, like a seminary, right? Dominican Republic. Yeah, it's and then it's supposed to be like one of the most haunted places now in the Philippines. It's now abandoned. At one point, it became a hotel, and then I think at one point it became like a Japanese garrison. So there are, of course, a wealth. How's your face? so yeah. Yeah, lots of haunted stuff going on. Okay, Lemuel, nako, unfortunately, walang masyadong strawberries ngayon because kung naalala nyo, na-traffic kami ng husto, guys. Wait lang, hindi ako nakapag-retouch ng maayos. Na-traffic kami ng husto sa NLEX and then, you know, it has been raining and flooding. So, unfortunately, yung plantation ng mga strawberries, kaya parang may shortage ngayon dito, nakakaloka. Tita, pa-update naman ng preparation sa alaga mo, Krishna and Michelle. Krishna and Michelle, they are doing their own thing. They're exploring. Wala pa kaming training talaga because both these girls will have their pageant not till next year. Yes. Will you be following Reina Hispano? Did you follow Reina Hispano before?
Of course, I did follow it. I followed it with Sam Santa Maria.
Yeah, with Sam. Okay. So Michelle, I think, will be competing, if not in January, in March. But Krishna, we met with Krishna's team here in Baguio. We had dinner. Sila rin naman yung nagbigay ng pusa namin na si Elvis. And then, yeah, we found out that February pa siya. So, medyo matagal-tagal pa. And what the two girls have been doing now, especially with Krishna, if you notice, hands-off muna kami. Hindi kami masyadong tutok na tutok kay Krishna because we want her, of course, to explore. If you've been noticing, she's been getting a lot of invites to talk or maybe make an appearance at events. Right? So she's been doing a lot of like chika there.
Chika.
Faith is saying, hello Tita Guapa, hello Luis Guapo. Ayan. Uy, sino to? Wait lang. Hayo pa ka, sino to? Ron, ano yung nangyari? Wait lang. I missed one. I'm sorry. Oh, there you go. I found you. The beloved Savage. Maraming salamat. Here's for the kape. Thank you so much. Ilaban ng Bataan. You are in Baguio. I am in Baguio. I survived. I am still surviving Baguio. So for those of you who are familiar, I have been taking the taxi. Yeah, I've been walking. Ang hirap kapag meron kang ganitong kondisyon. But kinakaya-kaya naman. So I would always prefer na, you know, to go around Baguio na mag-isa lang. Because usually these guys are like together and I don't want to hassle them by saying, Kuya, pakibaba naman ng bintana. Kuya, can we do this? Can we do that? So, ninenervyos pa rin ako. Okay, pakuha ng Sundot Kulangot. Did you see Sundot Kulangot?
Kanina?
Yes. Sundot Kulangot. Okay, so in the Philippines.
Ano nga, wala nang gano'n.
Oh nga no.
Meron
There's a local delicacy.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be sweet. So it comes in like balls, wooden balls.
Ay, small coconut.
And like small, molded into small coconut balls. But anyway, so what's inside is supposed to be like a sticky rice, sticky something, but it looks like booger.
Oh.
It's yummy. That's why we call it Sundot Kulangot because you're supposed to poke the booger out. Sundot means poke and then Kulangot means booger.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's a whole experience.
It is. Hi, Saldi. Thank Thank you so much. Oh, no, the beloved Savage. Di ba? Ang harot-harot namin ngayon dito. Hi, Philippine Eagle. Uy, by the way, guys, have you been checking out the news? Because I've been following social media and I found out that there was this lady who's really active on social media. So nakita mo parang andun siya sa Eagle Conservation Kineso. So yun yung mga sinusundan ko ngayon. Yung eagle na nakalagay sa 1,000 natin. Ayan. Okay, hi Joseph, how are you? Thank you DM for the red hair. You know what? We went to lunch at saan ba tayo nag-lunch? Manor?
Manner.
We went to lunch at the Manor. And then there were a number of guests and tourists there. There was this one girl, she had ube violet hair. And of course, I have my red hair. So pagtatawanan nila ako, sabi nila, ube strawberry na nga daw. Dapat pala chinika ko si ate, di ba? Okay. Sino ba mga nandito? Hi, Midnight Hawthorne. How are you? Good morning from Toronto. Tita El and Tito Luis. Tito L.
Hashtag Lavinia.
Lavinia, waiting for pa-meet-up in Toronto. Toronto na talaga. Tita, padala naman po kayo ng Good Shepherd ube here. Did you buy Good Shepherd ube?
Sir Rog did.
Sir Rogil did. What about you? Are you bringing ube to Canada?
Of course, I'm gonna get the ube jam.
At the ube jam. So, Midnight Hawthorne, you know who to contact in Toronto.
So much weight. Okay, guys, I'm coming fresh out of a pageant, so I'm supposed to be like.
So
I have gained so much weight here in the Philippines, you know. So I cannot say that I haven't been well fed.
yes, you are well fed. Okay, let's check out more. Okay, sabi ni Life Simple Choices, Tita, ingat sa pagtulog later. May nakita akong kasama mo ngayon na galing sa diplomat. Solve na solve ako. May jowa tayong kasama. Si Luis mag-isa lang, so good luck sa kanya. Because the companions, Sir Rogil and Felix, they will be leaving this evening. So ang ending si Luis lang ang mag-isa. So kanina pa namin tinatakot-takot si Luis. Okay, Lemuel, Tita Lavinia, what are your thoughts on the recent winners of Miss Filipina International Pageant in the US? In fairness, the ladies are all national pageant worthy. Kasi di pa galing na rin sila sa national pageant. Alam ko, ito rin yung pageant na parang most ng mga taga-ACES, yan din sila yung nag-organize. Yan. Kaya rin talaga nandun si Michelle. Cesar Ballesteros, hello from Montalban, Rizal. Maulan ba? Dito grabe yung shift ng weather. Maulan, tapos hindi na naman, tapos malamig. Pero hindi ako nagre-reklamo kasi gusto ko tong weather dito. Okay, Kadorna, tita, anong masasabi mo sa issue ng MU Indonesia? Pinaghubad daw mga girls sa harap ng judges like a prostitution ring. OMG, Luis. Are you familiar with this? Check your radar.
Inform me. What's going on?
So, Kadorna is saying that there is an issue with MU Indonesia that apparently they were asked to strip in front of the judges like a prostitution ring. Have you heard anything? Picked up on anything?
Okay, I didn't hear about that, but what I actually saw on social media were people talking about I don't know if it was judges or people from within the organization like sketching about the girl's body, and they were signaling where they had like flaws and you know if the bust is too
It's
big
kind of
or
even
too small
worse,
or-
right?
Yeah, it's
That's
like
worse.
literally like measuring the body and like looking at what she has, you know, the perfect shape or is there a little bit too much? It's getting out of hands,
It is.
pretty much.
Well, if that's
And one of the directors, I think he was like one of the regional directors, pulled out of the
oh my.
pageant process.
Oh my, that's really bad. Okay, we'll follow this because that's really bad. Hey, Jun Herrera, happy birthday to you. We had pancit in your name earlier, but we had pancit. Hope you enjoy your Baguio trip. I also love going to Baguio during the rainy season. Perfect to have Kalinga coffee with the thick fog. Where did we order, Doc?
What? Sorry.
Where did we order?
What?
Coffee?
But
We're looking for Starbucks pa.
the console.
Wala na.
Cancel na.
Starbucks.
Which means we really have to go to foam later. So wala. Kung ano lang ang meron sa Grab. Kasi anong oras na, hindi naman namin na-realize na ganitong oras pala nagsasarado na yung mga tao dito. Oh my gosh, hi Jason D, how are you? Naimbag na rabi. Halika dito, you know what this means? Read this. Naimbag na rabi.
Naimbag na rabi.
Wow, very good. That means good evening.
Good evening.
Enjoy Baguio. Why is I like this question. Why is Luis leaving the Philippines? Because he's not Filipino.
So if someone knows of someone in the immigration that might be able to help.
Ayan. Hindi, Charlie, kaka-start pa lang natin, wag kang mag-alala. It's just that I started late because we wanted to enjoy, of course, Baguio. They only had 2 days here, kami 3 araw na. So, we wanted to have like dinner. Kaso lang, syempre, iba naman ang pacing sa life dito. Hindi naman talaga late night nagsasara yung mga establishments. So, initially, we thought of going to a 24-hour coffee shop. Kaso lang, may space naman pala dito. Pwede naman pala, chika with Luis. Ayan. Okay, so huwag kang mag-alala, Charlie. Mahaba-habang inuman pa to. But thank you so much for letting me know about what was happening in Indonesia. Not that we can really say a lot. Kasi syempre, kanya-kanyang trip yun, di ba? Kaso lang, parang di maganda, di ba? Parang mas naramdaman ko ngayon, okay pa pala if you like say something about someone's flaws. But with what Luis just said, they had to like sketch the girls and then they had to like put notes on like the girls' body parts. Parang ang lungkot naman nun, di ba? Kamusta naman yung papel ko? Di ba sobrang dami nang nakalagay? Hi, Michael Cordoves! Michael Cordoves is saying ang gwapo ni Luis talaga.
Grabe, sobrang pogi.
Wow, sobrang pogi. Pogi o foggy? Pogi o foggy? Ayan. Okay. Hi, Empress Tin. How are you? Tita L, honest opinion sa observation ng MUT. Sinong mananalo at malakas? You know what? I am really for Team Vina. But, you know, I've also been talking with my pageant friends here. Kasama namin si Sir Roger din. And then, of course, Ron was also in the know. But we all think na as much as I personally love Vina, as much as she's doing so well in the competition, baka nga ibigay kay Jazzy o kaya kay Antonia yan. Because you have to understand that the Thai folks, when they choose their winners, sila pakels die sa netizens sa social media. Talaga. Yon. Lemuel is saying, Tita Lavinia, sayang Luis will be leaving in 10 days. 10 days? Di ba hindi na 10 days? Less than 10 days. When the national male pageants are about to begin, but the finals will be around October. Hopefully, he will be back in time. Talagang ganun sila ka-confident na babalik ka. They're confident you're gonna come back. That's why I'm not like upset or like sad. I don't know. Of course, some of his friends are already super sad, but I'm not, because I don't know. I just feel like you're gonna come back here. This is home.
Stay tuned.
You offer him kasi modeling gigs and hosting gigs. Hi, Binibining Pilipinas. Magandang gabi. I was doing my own ranking for MU 2023. Ay, grabe. Basher, hater. Sasabihin na naman nila si Tita Lavinia yan. Pero binabasa ko lang to. Sabi ni Binibining Pilipinas, sobrang ligwak talaga si Michelle D. If we put her head-to-head with recently crowned queens from other countries. Sorry, not sorry. O, yan ang kukuyugin niyo. Clark Zarek, good taste, Tita. Don't forget to visit 50s Diner. Parang wala na tayong time to visit those places. Next time. But maybe next time when we come for a visit. Not during the rainy season kasi na-stuck kami sa NLEX, guys. Katagal-tagal. Yung 4 na oras mo, inabot ng 7 oras, 8 oras. Diyos mio. Okay. Charlie is saying, dyan ako nag-aral. Baka gusto niyo po ng suggestion para masarap na kainan. Nako, Charlie, yung kinain namin nandito na. Hindi na kami makagalaw. Kape-kape na lang to para bumaba. Maraming salamat. Okay, sino pa ba? Colonization at its finest. Go, Luis, kayanin no. We've been talking about colonization and we've been schooling Luis on American architecture and ghost tourism. Diba? Okay, who else? Okay, Tita, fake news ba ang pagre-resign ni Krishna as Miss Charm? I absolutely have no idea who came up with that. I mean, the management, of course, kasama ako doon as a consultant and, moonlighting as a trainer. Guys, walang sinasabi sa akin. Kanina lang ka-dinner namin yung handlers ni Krishna. Magkakasama sila sa Thailand recently. Walang ganon. Nagpe-prepare lahat. So, hater lang talaga siguro yan siya. Even Krishna had to repost that and then, say something na it's not true, it's fake. RMD, I really like Jazzy as well. In fact, gusto ko yan si Jazzy a couple of years ago. Buti na nga lang sumali ngayon. I think kay Jazzy nila ibibigay knowing na MUT walang makpake sa favorite ng mga fans. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Ilang taon nang ganyan ng MUT. Kahit na gustuhin natin, kahit na meron malalakas sa kanila, ang ending sila pa rin ang nasusunod. And talagang labas sa mga international fan favorites. Volts, try baby back rib sa kanto. Patay.
Saan ka?
No.
Ha?
Si Ron talaga. The name of the restaurant is Kanto.
Okay. Akala ko sa kanto.
Asan daw sa Kanto?
Kanto pala.
Kanto, C-A-N-T-O. Ayan.
C-A.
Huwag mo nang dagdagan, Ron.
Akala ko K-A. N-T-O. Kanto.
Parang lumalala.
Cancel
tayo. Okay, let's go. Binli, good evening, tita. Anong reaction mo na di lang Miss International yung nababash ng pageant fans, pati yung Miss Universe Indonesia na rin? Dahil sa issue ng skin quality at blemishes hinihigpitan. Ito ngayon na pag-usapan natin, Binli, kasi nagtanong ako kay Luis kung anong context nun. And then I found out na yun nga, na they were like sketching na the girls and then they were putting notes kung ano yung mga blemishes and it's getting out of hand. You know what? Hindi ko alam kung na-share ko to sa inyo. Kasi di ba sabi ko sa inyo, I also covered the press conference of Miss Olivia Kido's skincare line. Si Doc, yun, tinanong din si Miss Olivia noon, like, ano yung statement niya dahil may isang pageant nga daw na very vocal about the skin quality. Gustong-gusto ko yung sagot ni Miss Olivia kasi sabi ni Miss Olivia, it was a very diplomatic answer. Sabi ni Miss Olivia, kaya nga daw sila nandun, kaya merong skin partners to make sure na maaalagaan yung skin ng mga kandidata. Okay, Charlie, saan kayo tumuloy dito? Malapit sa may Session Road. Malapit sa SM. Ayan. Hi, Mandy! Mandy Tarayo. Parang bago si Mandy. Thank you, Mandy. Tita, enjoy your vacay. Thank you. We are enjoying the last few hours because we will have an early start tomorrow. I cannot wait to see my kids, but I don't want to leave this weather. I love this weather. Anyway, nakita ko mga post mo sa IG. Luis, basang-basa sa ulan ng peg post mo. Inulan kasi kami kanina. Nung after namin mag-bike, gusto pa nilang mag-lake. Kami, may trabaho pa ako na ipopost kasi more money, more fun. So kami nung jowa ko, dumiretso na kami sa hotel. Tapos, syempre, Session Road, Sunday pa man din, wala naman taxi. Naglakad kami. So sinugal na namin yung jacket namin, yung damit namin. Basang-basa na ako. But I'm always wet, so that's fine. Anyway. Greetings from Dallas. Hello, Dallas, Texas. Ayan. Hi, Brian. Si Brian Tanay nandito rin. Uy, Maria Hodges, kamusta ka dyan? Okay. Midnight Hawthorne, Tita, what do you think about El Salvadorian rejecting their own winners? Feeling ko ang dami yung mga...
Oh my God.
Grabe.
That's another one because they were supposed to... Parang uso ngayon yung mga first runner-up na umaangat na hindi nila pinapansin, no? Oo, no?
Yeah.
How do you feel about El Salvador? Because we're familiar with the first runner-up.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that the first runner-up, obviously, we all know her. Most people were expecting her to win, and I feel like, especially the Latinos, were really, really rooting for her.
Mhm.
So it's almost as if they just felt like the competition was an excuse just to crown her, and everyone else was just there to, enjoy the experience. So when she ended up as the first runner-up and not the winner, everyone was like ranting. And sorry, I'm choking on the nuts. Grabe.
Tubig, water.
What? Nasa mid!
Grabe.
Nasa mid!
Choking on the nuts. Hashtag choking on the nuts. Anyways, so when I look at her performance, she did not have a bad performance. Even like the Q&A wasn't the strongest, but
Okay.
she wasn't bad. But I do feel like there's something fishy. And after the pageant, I think the owner of the pageant came out and like made like a public statement, and she said that how can she send the first runner up to Miss Universe when she already went to all the pageants internationally and didn't win? So why would they send her? Which is unfair. It's
Okay.
you know?
Okay. Yes, Charlie mismo. Okay. Jim Florentino is saying Luis looks like Lucifer Morningstar. We've been telling him.
The thing is, I'm an angel.
Ay, parang
Oh,
dito ka yan.
Charot lang.
Charot lang. Okay, Tita Lavinia, Luis has been hinting on IG in the past few weeks before the Baguio escapade on his workouts in another pageant that maybe he's heading for the world. Are you gunning for the world, Luis?
Stay tuned.
But with the level of fattening up,
Yeah, no,
It's-
give me a good year. Yeah.
because that was our main goal, guys, to fatten Luis up, and
My gosh.
you can see
You
everything.
succeeded. You succeeded.
We have
Just go
succeeded.
and compare my photos from 6 months ago to now, and you will see.
Go ahead and check my IG because you can see the very first time we had dinner to where we are now. All right, Jason, thank you so much, Jason. Maraming salamat. Tita, second thought on Miss Venezuela under Osmel, especially he has been doing surgery on the girls long before others. Swerte lang sila. Wala pang SOCMED before. I don't get the hypocrisy of some fans. Actually, I feel you, Jason. Like, I always want to like normalize this whole conversation on surgery and treatments and enhancements. Kasi saan pa ba sila pupunta? I mean, we all have social media. We all have access to the internet. Hindi ka makakapagtago dyan kahit na burahin mo lahat ng mga litrato mo sa mag-scrub ka. Meron at meron talaga makakakita ng itsura mo ng kabataan mo if you've had surgery or enhancements. So ang sa akin, ba't hindi nyo nalang pag-usapan? Hindi na-promote nyo pa yung clinic, na-promote nyo pa kung ano yung mga pwedeng, do's and don'ts sa mga surgery na yan. I mean, meron pa ba tayong kandidata ngayon? Like in reality, meron pa ba tayong na-encounter na kahit sinong kandidata who did not undergo any enhancements or any surgeries or any treatments? Parang wala akong nakita. From as simple as teeth whitening to nose straightening, wala na akong mahugot na kandidata na hindi nag-undergo ng ganun. Sabi ni Xavier, Tita OMG, it's been a while. Third year na ako na medtech. Team Vina ka ba? Ay, Team Vina ako, bebe. Why am I Team Vina? Because there is joy in watching Vina this year. I know that it's going to be really tough for Vina because she doesn't have an ounce of Thai blood. But, she has made her life there. Her family is there. She's married there. I mean, they have a living there. So Anong problema? She speaks the language. Kung ang issue natin ay English, no. Yung 3 taon na yun, nagtatrabaho siya sa English niya, nagtatrabaho siya sa causes niya, social work, plakadong-plakado ang katawan, laban na laban. Kausap ko si Sir Rogel kanina. Guys, DM, happy birthday! You will be 52! Hi! Kausap ko si Sir Rogel kanina. And of course, alam niyo naman si Sir Rogel is like, of course, an authority on pasarela. And I asked Sir Rogel about some of the opinions of the other fans. Ay, talaga ba? Ay, salamat, Volts. May ino-offer si Volts, tita. Thank you. Ayan. So yun nga, so even si Sir Rogel, kinausap namin kasi syempre nakikita namin, like habang nagdi-dinner kami, nakikita namin yung video na nangyayari yung mga paandar nila sa Thailand. So siguro medyo kabado na rin. May ibang mga Pilipino na rin na medyo kabado. So they're already starting comments saying, it's too much, it's very misgrand, ganun. Pero guys, that was also the same observation with Angelica Lopez. And sometimes it's okay din talaga na sobrang porsigido ka, na medyo on the gigil side ka. Kasi according also to Sir Rogel, mas madali yun i-tone down. Uy! Ayan na!
Here.
Woohoo! Kape-kape!
Hello.
So mas madali kasing i-tone down yung guys, yung sumusobra kesa sa
Sir,
nababawasan.
baba na.
Ghost hunting daw.
Ha?
Ghost hunting.
Tita, in case you want to do ghost hunting since you're full, we did ghost hunting during my internship, saw a white lady in Loacan and Hyatt Terraces. What is this face? We have been trying to push him for like the ghost hunting, like tourism. Oh, remember Hyatt? I told you a story when we were having dinner yesterday.
Yeah, the hotel.
The hotel.
Mhm.
Like in one of your trips earlier, did you pass by Hyatt? It's near the teachers' camp. I mean, did your driver
The
prompt
thing is,
you?
no, I wouldn't know because nobody told me that that's where it used to be. But I heard about the hotel and I
Okay.
saw the photo. I mean, you showed me the before and after.
I did. Because earlier we were there and we were also trying to trace the lot because they did not build on it. So it remains,
Wise decision.
yeah, an empty lot. Shot lang ng tequila before you start. I think you're good to go. You're good to go. Be in Motion is saying, hi, Luis. Okay. If you have some questions for Luis, go ahead. Hi, Nikki. Hello. Anything under the sun? Good afternoon. Silent fan from Iceland. OMG. We're reaching Iceland now. Hello. Reykjavik. Chaz!
You're a
Masabi
global
lang.
star now, Tita. Oh.
Okay. N2873 is asking Luis, who is the hottest candidate in Mr. Supranational? You have to answer.
Well, it depends on your standards, but
Your standard.
there's a few. I mean,
Your standard.
I think that the winner is definitely stand out. And I heard a lot of people complaining, saying, he was not the hottest and this and that. But let me tell you, when you were there in person, the moment that he walked into the room, everyone had to stop and look at him. There's no denying.
Okay, so this was what I was telling you also. Kasi, syempre, chika-chika ko si Luis, so I got first dibs on like who did well there, blah, 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 blah. So apparently they were saying na Venezuela daw talaga nakatutok sila doon. Andiyan yung kape namin. Okay, hi! Ali Monding, hello from Saudi Arabia. How are you? Yejin Kim, hello, nakaabot. Of course, naka 33 minutes pa lang tayo, kayang-kaya natin to. Tita, who are you rooting for in MUT? I am Team Vina, solid ako. Luis, sino ka?
Timbina!
Vina din. Okay, hi Mary Ann, hello. Peter Sapphire is asking, Luis, I need gossip. How did Mr. Ecuador and Mr. Great Britain suddenly fall in love with each other? Is there such a chika-chika about that?
I mean, it's not sudden. It was known.
Ay, so meron talaga?
Yeah, we all knew.
Meron talaga.
During the competition. They even had like live streams before the pageant.
Yeah, but I thought it was just like a bromance. But now it's a romance na?
It seems like
It seems. Meron naman pala. Okay. Ooh, lots of folks. Do you go on live? Not really.
not very often, no.
Because they have a lot of questions.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't been on live. This is always
Now is your chance. Okay. JP Tan is asking Luis, spill the tea with Mr. Supranational Malaysia. How is he like?
super nice. I mean, a lot of people were, I think that they were quite hard on him. Of course, he had a lot of support, but also a lot of bashers, and I truly don't understand why, because he was one of the nicest people in the batch. Truly.
Okay. Sige. Tita, ang sipag mo. Iba ko, oo nga, Fred. Parang naawa naman ako sa inyo na...
There's just this thing that
No, because I know that if I don't go on live, it's gonna mess with your... it's gonna mess with your schedule. So, but the good thing is that my friends, they're also very considerate because of course now is supposed to be our vacation time, but they were also looking for places where I can have my lives. So thanks to them. Ayan. Jason, is Shannon Tampon the new Miss Philippines Tourism? So si Harleen Budol, hindi na daw siya lalaban. Pero according to Sir Rogil, just in case may paglalabanan pa siya, susuportahan pa rin naman siya ni Wilbert kasi kasama pa yun sa usapan nila. So, uy, salamat. Atin to? Akin to? Ano sa'yo?
Mainit.
Mainit. Baduy ka talaga. Kailangan nasa Baguio tayo, malamig na malamig. As for Shannon becoming the new Miss Tourism, they haven't made an announcement yet kasi. Hi Reagan, good evening. Thoughts on Atasha Mulak, daughter of Charlene and Aga, planning to join pageants? You know what? If she is really serious, parang maghahanap na tayo ng new blood eh. So why not go for it, diba? Why not go for it kung talagang push na push siya? I mean, she already has the pedigree, they have the background, I'm sure they have the means for training, diba? Oh. Hi, DN Motion! Ayan, Star Mom. Oo, diba? Kulang ang Sunday pag walang live. Alam mo, iniisip ko rin yan eh. Sabi ko sa inyo, di ba dapat, punta kami sa foam cafe kasi 24 hours. What happened? Huh?
Double order.
Double order?
Yes.
What do you mean? Like,
The order to for sa Dabang coffee push through without me knowing.
oh my.
I thought they canceled.
So we're gonna get drunk on coffee?
Yeah.
Celery. Hi, Brave Soul. I'm on vacation. Ooh, you are. You're in Pangasinan. We have plans going to Baguio this weekend. Go for it. Hi, Luis. Yan na nga. Do you have any idea what's going on with Mr. Ecuador and Mr. UK Supranational? Nasagot na po niya. Mukhang, What about you, Luis? Do you have like any love life there?
Next question.
Next question daw. Hi, Jimmy Key. How are you? Okay, tita, nakikitaan ko na magiging ala Puerto Rico noong 2002 ang MU sa El Salvador na puro Latinang makakapasok. Titingnan natin, babasagin natin yan. Kung hindi man tayo, sana may Asian man lang na makapasok. Pero sana tayo. Kasi uhaw na tayo na wala tayong Asian na nakaka-stress. Okay, masarap ang strawberry shortcake ng Viscos. Yes, Miss B. Na-try naman namin yun noong December. Bakit nga ba tayo hindi nakapag-Viscos ngayon? Because it was, it has been raining like crazy. It's a little difficult to go around din when it's raining. Madulas. Bumigay na nga yung isa kong sapatos kanina. Tita OMG, how about a pageant podcast with you and Luis? But he's leaving na kasi.
We can do a virtual podcast.
Oh yeah, like what we've been doing.
Right.
Diba? Thank you so much po. We subscribe in a snap. Everyone say yes if agree kayo.
If you want the podcast, let us know in the comments.
Let us know. Maybe this is a business venture we can explore. Hi, Mega Firefly. How are you? Ooh, MIA because Mega Firefly is just back from Singapore. Bale, 2 linggo. Hi din daw kay Bobby Blas. Ayan. Uy, I want to celebrate Franz Felix because this is his first time. Salamat, salamat. Ayan. Okay. Meron pa isa. Hi, Christian. How are you? Luis, parang Pinoy na talaga. Oh, he uses the words na,
Talaga.
talaga,
Charot.
hindi, charot,
One
oo.
more important.
Minura kayo.
Meron di ba?
Oh, shit. Guys, pakita ko lang kung anong sitwasyon namin, ha. May kape na nga kami. Nag-double book pa yung... Ay, bukas na kami. Kape, ang dami naming kape. Okay. Kaya pala hindi niya ako binigyan ng straw, no? Ano kaya to? Sisingputin ko kaya to? Okay ka lang, sir. Nang natin. Salamat. Faith in the city. Hi, how are you? Tita, who do you think will win MUT? Hi, Sir Raj. Who is this? Hi, Sir Raj. Let's say hello to Sir Ricky. How are you? Ayan, si Sir Raj is leaving on a jet plane. Iiwan niya kami dito.
Yeah.
Dapat bukas pa kami. Sir Raj, why are you not in a hurry? Why are you so chill? You're supposed to leave at 11.
Paalis na po kami.
Parang chill na chill.
Hindi, 11:30 siya.
Kaya naman pala. May butal na 30
Ay,
minutos.
thank you so much.
Sir Raj, mag-ingat po kayo. Magkita-kita po tayo.
I enjoyed the weekend together.
Talaga ba? Dinala namin si Sir Raj sa mga lugar na hindi dapat.
Sige po. Oy, thanks.
Sir Raj, salamat po.
Love you, Tito.
Ingat-ingat kayo.
See you in
Ayan.
Manila.
See you in Manila. Sir Raj, taken sa Miss Cosmo World,
Yes, of course, of course. Bye, Ron. My body.
Goodbye, smoking buddies.
Smoking body. Bye, tita.
Bye, salamat po, Sir Raj. Ingat po kayo.
Ingat po. Thank you so much.
Ingat po, ingat
For a
po,
wonderful weekend.
Ay, happy.
Bye.
Bye-bye po. Magdala pa po kayo ng maraming kape kasi ang dami namin kape. Okay. DM is saying, please enjoy the weather of your vacation. Happy trip to Mr. Luis. Happy trip to Mr. Luis. Ayan.
What's up?
Hi, lovely Padilla is also watching from Baguio. Hello. Axis. Slovenia.
Slovenia.
Ah.
You're international.
I know, I'm super
You
international.
are the real Miss International.
Ako talaga yun. Na dapat flawless ang skin.
Proud.
Just. Okay. During Miss Filipina International, Jeannie Mai and her co-host had said they're excited to visit the Philippines because MU is bound for 2024 after El Salvador. Your thoughts? We would love to have Jeannie Mai here. Diba? Yellow is the color of joy. Iyon. Sabi ni Peter Sapphire, di kung ala 2002, kundi may isang Oriental na makakapasok sa top 5, I believe si Michelle Dion. Ayan. Travel Junkie, that's great. You're fully awake for the ghost tour, Luis. See, everybody is urging you for that ghost tour.
Babe. The worst thing is like last night, they worked me up to it. And then when I was ready to go and do it, they said, it was just a joke. It was just a joke.
Let's give them context, shall we? So we had dinner yesterday and we cooked up a scheme to contact a ghost.
Kaluwag.
Ano?
Kaluwag.
Contact Ed Kaluwag. And we made Luis believe that he was going for a ghost tour, that we were going for a seance, and he was getting nervous. Admit it, you were getting nervous because we showed you some videos.
I was shaking in my boots.
And then but he was so calm and said, Tita, like how long will this session be? And we were like giving him crappy information on the session, but so cute, so gullible.
Yeah, super.
June Herrera The Laperal White House is my favorite, but they converted it into a fine dining place. I actually saw it in passing. Favorite na favorite ko yung lugar na yun. Unfortunately, we didn't get to have lunch there because di ba it's supposed to be
Good.
like a guest listing?
Which one?
The fine dining place for that old
Veranda.
haunted haunted house.
Lateral.
Laperal. It's now Joseph's, yeah. I hope they kept it as a haunted house for tourism. I think they're making profits, like a lot of money right now. They renovated the place. It looks amazing. Kind of reminds me of my favorite witch movie,
Shining.
Practical Magic.
Oh.
The house. It's so cute. Ooh, hi Alexander. Marami pong salamat. Good morning. I hope you're enjoying Baguio. Super enjoying Baguio. Just saw Michelle D being a judge in LA. Sa itsura niya, parang pwede siyang isabak bukas. Kasi ready na si Michelle eh. Sobrang feeling ko kay Michelle, mag-i-impake na lang sila ng looks, magtitingin na lang sila ng pang wardrobe niya. Pero halos yun na yun eh. Yun na yung ipapadala mo, di ba? I'm so full, but maraming salamat. Di ba? Pwede na kasi siyang isabak eh. Sana sa susunod na mga international pageants, makita ka na sa audience. Diyos ko, Alexander, dito pa nga lang, hirap na ako. Hirap na hirap ako mag-taxi. Alam mo yun, hirap na hirap ako maglakad. Parang feeling ko kailangan ko na umuwi sa hotel. Talagang, guys, ang hirap talaga pag ermitanyo ka tapos nagbabakasyon ka. Because the last time we were here was last December. May plano kami. We had plans to go around, pero sobrang ang tamad namin. Tapos medyo height pa talaga yun ng travel anxiety ko. So ngayon, medyo manageable. Pero hirap ako, guys. Kasi when you go around Baguio, of course, you can't go around riding the motorcycle. So hirap ako na i-psych yung sarili ko. Let's say, we'll have like a trip in the afternoon. Parang morning pa lang, nasa-stress out ako. Yun. Okay. Nako, Bryce, no, we didn't get to try Raquel's Cuisine by Forest House. This is the owned by Kylie Versosa's family. Although we did get to talk about yun nga yung kay Kylie Versosa na family na nandito. Ay! Hi! Ay! Sa mga gustong makakilala, ito nga pala si Felix. Felix, magparamdam ka nga sa mga nagtatanong. Felix is, anong height mo, be?
6 flat.
Ayan, 6 flat, o, diba? Matipuno, lalaking lalaki. At kayumanggi, Pinoy na Pinoy. Ibenta na natin to. May sasalihan ka ba? Ano ba?
Follow niyo po ako sa IG.
Ayan, sabihin mo na. Be.
Felix Dos Official.
Ayan, Felix Dos Official.
Popular, grabe.
Asan yung Felix, pa-abs naman tayo sa ating mga... Pa-abs naman tayo dyan, bebe. Ayan.
So it's not locked. And,
It's not locked.
the charger.
O siya, ayan na. Ayan, Franz Felix, pareho kayo ng pangalan dahil birthday mo daw. Okay, si Sir Roger ang pinakamabait na beauty queen maker.
Wow, totoo yan.
Sir Roger, iniintriga ka, oh.
Ano sabi?
Pinakamabait daw. Bakit may salbahe ba? Okay. Lemuel, itanong ko daw kay Luis, kamusta naman? Tingnan natin kung maintindihan ni Luis, ha?
Ano?
Ingat kayo sa biyahe. Ingat. Dito tayo sa Manila. Okay. Okay.
Tuesday, perhaps namin.
Yes. Uy, yung kay Kiana.
Yeah.
Kiana, if you're watching. Okay, Luis, let's see if you can understand. Lemuel is saying, ask mo naman si Luis, kamusta naman si Johannes as a roommate? Kamusta si Johannes personally when no one is looking?
Sobrang nice.
Oh, sobrang nice daw.
Johannes is honestly such a chill guy. I met him once before going to Poland. So I met him here in the Philippines before, and he was cool. But once we got there, not only he was a very nice person, but we also bonded a lot. We talked a lot, and of course we were roommates, so we got to spend a lot of time together. So sobrang quality guy.
what is his most Filipino trait?
Just he has this attitude of like
Mustache.
not taking everything so serious and like just enjoying the moment.
Why are we like that as Filipinos? Hindi kami seryoso?
Yeah, I mean,
Hindi ba tayo seryoso?
seryoso, no, but like you have this vibe,
Cuban
like,
Canadian vlogger.
you have this vibe that whatever happens, good or bad, you just enjoy and you just like, always have a smile. So we were bonding because, for example, I was getting bashed on social media. He was getting pressured on social media because everyone expected him to perform super well. So of course, we were talking about those things and like supporting one another. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Ay, Luis, I have a question for you.
uh-oh.
So you've been here for 8 months.
Mhm.
What was your most
More than 8
memorable? More than 8 months.
Almost 10 months now.
10 months na pala. Filipino na to. Most striking observation amongst Filipinos. Be careful because I'm gonna write. Yes, as a Filipino.
Good or bad?
Both.
Both. Okay, so good.
Give it a buzz.
I really love as I said, the sense of just enjoying every single moment. Like, it's an attitude that it doesn't matter what happens. Might be a typhoon, might be a flood, might be something. Filipinos will find a way to make light out of it, like to enjoy the moment still. The worst thing about the Philippines, I'm sorry guys, but the traffic.
The traffic. Oh, tell them about your swimming sa NLEX.
Oh my God. Okay, so when we were coming here to Baguio, we took the bus, of course, and when we got to the area of Pampanga, Lord Jesus, I've never seen the flood. It's the first time that I see this in my life.
Hallelujah!
And people were outside, like
Mm.
walking on the street, on the cars and stuff. And this is what I'm telling you. Even when something is wrong, you guys will still find a way to make light out of it.
Okay.
Refresh.
Okay, so Luis, I'm going to ask this one of you instead of me. What is your opinion on the newly crowned Miss Nicaragua and Miss Indonesia?
Okay, I think that we kind of touched on that earlier. It's one of those cases where the organization selected someone that was not the front runner on the fans' perspective. I feel like Miss Indonesia, of course, there were other girls that the fans were rooting for. Same thing for Nicaragua. There was one clear winner that everyone wanted. I think that both of them still performed okay, as in like to get there. And I don't know what are the reasons behind the scenes, why the other girls didn't get it. But I think that maybe there's more to the story than we need to.
Guys, sinong malakas sa inyo sa Miss Universe? Ako nalalakasan ako kay France ngayon Who's the strongest for you so far?
Miss Universe so far?
Parang ang lakas ng France Umiiris ngayon
France, super strong. What are the girls? I was actually working on my topics the other day. There's this girl that
Because I'm just waiting Like I'm waiting for Christian, yes, he experienced baha. Like, yeah. Because when it was our turn, because we got here a day earlier, sobrang traffic. Pero yung baha na na-encounter namin, sobrang ang ikli lang. So the next day, nung sila, mas mabilis silang nakarating ng Baguio, pero yung baha, mas wild kasi nakikita ko yung video nila. Ayan. Luis, let's delve into something more political. Lazarus is asking about your thoughts on the separation of Canada's Prime Minister and his wife.
Oh my God. Well, all I can say is that there's a lot of people celebrating right now because Justin Trudeau is like everyone's daddy.
Daddy. He kind of now reminds me of Pedro Pascual.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have that vibe now.
Yeah. Honestly, it was kind of unexpected. I didn't see it coming. It's not like they would have to kind of announce it ahead of time because they're not celebrities, they're politicians. But I don't think this is gonna be a big deal in Canada. We're such an open country and the divorce is such a normal thing in Canada, so they just decided to part ways and move on with their lives, and that's okay. That shouldn't affect the politician side of things. So it's fine. Let's just respect his privacy and his personal life.
Apparently, the Trudeau family thing is interesting to a lot of these folks because they're asking about your thoughts about the sad developments and things like that.
I'm really surprised.
Would you be lining up for Justin Trudeau?
Well, you know, he every time, every single year in Montreal, he comes for Gay Pride. So he's always during the parade right there. So
Is he?
Yeah.
I mean, are there talks of maybe moving into the other team?
I don't know, but we are welcoming.
But they're welcoming. Welcoming committee. Ayan. Ooh, Jason MD888 has a question, but not for Luis, not for me, but for Doc Mike. What kind of a doctor are you, Doc Mike? Dr. Quack Quack.
Yes.
Na lisensyado.
And certified.
Certified. Trav Rai, is Luis going to Miss Universe in El Salvador where he can do a special pageant analysis for Telemundo? Have they reached out to you?
I mean, chances are that I will be in El Salvador. Okay, so chances are, don't quote me on this. Telemundo has never approached me for anything. So if someone from Telemundo is watching, call me.
Luis Porteles,
Yes.
Cuban Canadian blogger.
Let's go.
All right, this definitely is for Luis Porteles. Jim Florentino is saying, I also saw a white lady in Loacan Airport, Tita Lab. I was with friends in a car while we were passing after VOA. I saw a misty figure of a woman standing beside a pine tree. I think we should do some walking
Oh,
tonight.
hell no. Mm-mm.
Okay. Cesar Kevin is saying yes for a podcast. Uy guys, manood naman kayo sa YouTube sa Abante. I was a guest for Rampa. Hanapin nyo lang Abante, Rampa, Tita Lavinia. Basta nandun na yun. It's about Miss Universe. So they guested me for Miss Universe. Ayan. Nelma, Aliyah Rohelia from Albay for Miss Cosmo World. I checked on their roster. Push na push, pakak na pakak. Inaantay namin yan. Kaya namin fini-friend si Sir Rogel. Sir Rogel, patikit naman kayo sa Miss Cosmo World. Pero buti na secure na natin yun. You won't be here, though.
Well,
Sad. Well, we don't know. Anyway, Hiyas ng Pilipinas, there are also a number of familiar girls. So, may nakita na ako from Binibining Pilipinas, si Charles Balana, sasali na rin sa Hiyas. And isa sa mga paborito ko sa Miss Manila, si Juviel. Ayan. Okay. Miss Manila! Okay. Sino pa ba okay. Sabi ni Trish, ako lang bang nakakapansin? Medyo nag-gain ng weight si MMD. Sinasadya kaya yun or what? Nevertheless, I loved her look kanina. Siguro sa cut din ng damit niya, baka hindi masyadong laban na laban ng mga abs ni Ateng. May nagtanong kanina, hindi ko lang mabalikan ulit. Okay, si June Herrera pala to. Do you think MMD is being limited by her short hair in terms of styling like her MUP? I think medyo vocal naman din ako niyan kasi she has sported yung ganyang length ng hair for about 2 years now. So parang medyo hindi na tayo umusad dun sa hair and makeup. Pero kaya pansinin nyo, pag nilalagyan si MMD ng extensions, kapag nagpapa-photoshoot sila, parang nasisindak tayo. So siguro kahit nasama man tanggapin, parang mas bagay talaga. Well, for me, mas fierce siya sa short hair. Pero for pageants, parang mas may lukso ng dugo sa atin kapag mahaba-haba yung buhok niya. Tita Lev, Tito Luis, thoughts on the returning countries of Latvia, Hungary, Zimbabwe, and Guyana. These nations are very much unique in terms of candidates. If you're asking me, I really don't have more to say about these countries because I feel like every year there are withdrawals and there are countries that return. So parang for me, as like an analyst, for me this is a regular thing. So hindi na ako masyadong aligaga about it. Like maybe now they have more funding, medyo nakausad na sa pandemic. That's also probably the reason why they're returning. Julan Castro, Tita, your thoughts on Reina Hispano-Americana Indonesia? May chance po ba? Usually, kapag bagong franchise, may chance makapasok yan. Lalo na yung tipo ni Miss Indonesia ngayon na lalaban. Yung pagka-aggressive niya, hindi naman nalalayo sa aggression din ni Win-Win. So, depende sa galawan niya kung if it's just a fluke o talagang pulido yung galawan niya kahit na ganun ka-aggressive. Hi Dan! Hi Tita! Patanong kay Luis. Tignan natin kung maintindihan ni Luis about my crush, Mr. Supranational, Mr. Italy. I don't remember Mr. Italy, but
Mr. Italy, oh my God. Mr. Italy had the best physique of the entire competition. But he was the quietest person in the entire batch. You had to literally approach him and like get the words out of him to talk to him. Not because of anything, he was just very shy. But such a nice guy. And of course, the physique was like goals.
physique.
Mhm.
But with Supranational, what are they looking for? Physique ba? Because one of the
Yeah.
like observations and criticisms of Supranational for the male counterpart is that it's the prototype. Hindi naman sila nalihis sa prototype.
Yeah. I mean, in all fairness, they were very honest with us since the beginning that they were looking for a brand ambassador, not just someone who has a good body or can just speak, but someone that is able to do everything and most importantly represent the brand. Something that they were really paying attention to is the behaviors. So, for example, if you're late, if you're a mess, if you're disrespectful to staff, they will really take those.
Were you disrespectful?
I was lovely.
Talaga? Can someone check this?
I was a lovely 19th alternative to the crowd.
Wow,
The title.
a lovely 90 Cuban Canadian vlogger.
Learns how to count.
Learns how to count.
No, but a lot of people were actually upset because some of the fan favorites didn't move forward to the top 5.
Yeah, Lemuel was also saying Mr. Poland, the guys with the most intense physique next to Italy. Maganda ba katawan ni Mr. Poland?
Poland. So super.
Malaki ba yung chest? Malaki ba yung...
Everything, no? Every muscle was defined.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm not talking about Poland, but some of the countries had attitude problems or behavior problems or didn't get along with certain members of the organization. So that's where you start seeing the ranking. It's not just about the physique because otherwise they all would have been like top 10 and top 5. But there were things behind the scenes that the fans just don't get to see.
So you're 19th because you're mabait.
I am 19th because I was a lovely 19th.
A lovely 19th. Hindi na natin i-elaborate yun. Okay, but I do have a question for you. I've been wanting to ask this because you analyzed pageants here and there. It gives you street cred to talk about pageantry right now because unlike the rest of us, you joined an international pageant.
I walked the walk.
Yes. So now can you say that when it comes to pageantry, it really is not just about physical, talagang attitude and
Yeah.
GMRC talaga tayo.
I mean, what I'm gonna say is that it really depends of the pageant system. Some of them really just want someone beautiful, but my experience as Supranational was not that. They were looking for someone. They would tell us every single day, you might be the most beautiful person in the room, but if we send you to another country to represent us and you have an attitude and you're rude and you're late, that's not a great look for the organization. So they were looking for someone that, of course, it's a beauty pageant. They're looking for beauty, but someone that is beautiful and can do all of these other things. So if you're just beautiful, that's not gonna take you to the title. Might take you to top 10, might bring you to top 5, but it's not gonna get you a title.
So most of us are saying, if we go back to Supranational, like most of us were disappointed because we were thinking that Pauline could have really bagged that crown. And then for me, when I started also giving these folks an analysis, it's no secret to everyone that they fell into choosing a prototype. So apparently there's a group or like a page who is hating on me because I keep on saying the one that they chose was a prototype. But from you competing there,
Mhm.
do you really think that she was the prototype Miss Ecuador? Because I'm gonna stand behind what I said.
Yeah.
We were all whiplashed that they ended up with someone who kind of looks like their other winners.
Yeah, I know. I mean, to be honest, I was so immersed in my own preparation that I truly didn't follow that much Miss Supranational. I
Mhm.
didn't get to know the candidates that much. Like I got to like see them and get to know them in person, but I didn't follow them as candidates. Just as co-candidates almost. Um, Miss Ecuador, what I can say is that since the very beginning, we always heard of her. The fans were talking about her on social media. The people of the organization will mention her as well. And it's just one of those things that it doesn't matter, what we're talking about, she would always come up. Apparently, she was very kind. People liked her. There was this video, I mean, this photo released of her helping Pauline, so it seems like she was not just in it for the pageant and the look. She was also like, bonding with the sisters and all of those things. But for Miss International, once again, they kept on repeating the same things. They're not just looking for someone beautiful, this and that. Um, the outcome at the end of the day, I don't know. But one thing that I did mention on my channel was that Miss Supranational almost and Mr. Supranational also the finals. It's almost like a graduation.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no time to go and change the outcome of the
Right,
pageant
right.
at that point. You
So
go
it's not
and
like Miss Universe, guys, ah. Ang
yeah,
Miss Universe kasi, pwede kayong malakas na malakas, pero compete kayo sa first cut, back to zero, second cut, compete kayo.
yeah.
Sa kanila, ceremonial lang.
Most of
Parang
the
Miss Grand.
competition
Yeah,
is done
parang Miss
like
Grand
that.
is also like that. So you really have to do well, at least sa prelims or kung hindi man, overall talaga. Habang nasa duration ka ng stay mo.
Yeah.
Okay, Luis, there are very, very curious folks here. Actually,
I need to go live more often.
I know, but I actually want to ask you because they asked me and I don't even know what to say. Eros is asking, Tita, curious then, did Luis get financial support from Canada when he
Oh.
competed? Bakit? Oh, kwento mo.
Robert.
Okay, so what was that all about?
Yes, I mean I got financial support from Canada from my Canadian account.
Sa kanya lahat yun.
No. I mean, in Canada, so for anyone, I mean, I know that a few of you live in Canada, so you know that pageantry is not a thing in Canada. It's not a cultural or, anything at all. You barely hear about it on the newspapers. So there was no support system in that sense. Now, I will say I was an independent candidate, so of course, most of the expenses have to come out of pocket. The national organization for the Miss Supranational Canada did offer their support in terms of visibility. So they will share my stuff whenever I needed votes, they will repost and stuff like that. But in terms of expenses, for the most part, it was out of pocket.
Okay.
So,
There you go. Anton is asking, can you ask Luis how was his experience as a candidate in comparison to being a pageant vlogger?
Okay, so I honestly really enjoyed the experience, and I know that a lot of people were expecting me to have like a different experience. But no, honestly, the moment that I got there in Poland, I just enjoyed from beginning to end. I got along with every single one of the contestants. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I left the Philippines to go there, I thought maybe I'm gonna have a hard time, especially with social media, because I was expecting some backlash. Because of course I'm a fashion blogger and like I'm not the prototype and my physique is not as defined as others.
Yes,
So-
you are. You have the balbas.
I have the barbas now. I'm the prototype.
Yes.
But no, honestly, when I got there, I read a few negative comments and I was like, oh, this is not really affecting me. So, I'm gonna just enjoy everything, and I did.
Guys, ito yung kinikwento ko sa inyo kasi nung nagchika-chika kami ni Luis, parang nagkaalaman kami na sa lagay na to, siya pa pala yung may matibay na balat at matibay na bituka. Parang yung pagbablog pala niya, most of them pala were like super muscular snowflakes pagdating sa social media. Ayan. Kape-kape is saying Luis could make a career in hosting here. I agree. Haji is saying bagay kami ni Luis. You're meant for each other, apparently.
Who?
Haji.
Oh, where's my ring?
Okay. Miss B, bakit kaya hindi sinama ng Beshi A mo si Luis sa prediction? Oh, did you know that?
Oh.
My best friend did not include you in his topics.
I know.
He knows daw. Okay lang. Ano naman siya? Confident naman siya. Midnight Hawthorne, Luis, you had the chance to be with Mr. Brazil after the competition. How was he? He was my winner between him and Spain.
Yes, honestly, Spain and Brazil were my top two. So the top two did come to life. It was a reality, and I'm not gonna lie. I thought for a moment that Brazil was gonna get it because Brazil, all throughout the experience, he was very nice to everyone, and he will even go and check out and check on the outcasts, people who didn't,
May out.
like he would-
Cuban Canadian blogger confirms.
Discrimination.
Oh my God, no. He would actually go and check on everyone, And after the pageant, we got to spend 2 days together in Krakow, and he was just amazing. I love and hate him so much.
Okay.
Sending love to Brazil.
Ooh, this one is very interesting. Also, another question for you. Kindly, this one is coming from Yahamad. Kindly ask Luis what was his expectation versus reality about the Philippines.
Johannes?
Hindi. Johannes.
Supra.
Country, the country.
Listo tayo ngayon. Kailangan fast tayo.
Okay.
Philippines.
A lot of people expected me to be like culture shocked or something like that, but I really wasn't. The first week I was very jet lagged, so that was a problem for me. But after that, I
Dok,
picked up.
nagpanggap po, jet lag pala nung pinakain natin.
Oh.
Ah.
Tapos mahihain, I
Ah.
eat everything.
Yeah,
I
I
eat
wouldn't do that.
anything.
But honestly, I got used to the country very, very easily. I often tell this to my friends. It feels like the perfect mix of Cuba and Canada. There are parts where I can go where am I in Cuba? I look around, I'm like, oh my God. And there are parts where I go and I'm like, this is Canada. I mean, go to Cubao, you're in Cuba. Go to BGC, you're in Canada. So it was nice.
Go to Baguio. Chuz.
Grabe.
Okay, si Kape-Kape daw ay siniship si Doc at si Luis.
What?
Mag-ate sila.
Shipping? Ano shipping?
Shipping.
Shipping,
Luis?
grabe.
Shipping.
You chika-chika nga, Doc. I cannot explain anymore.
What shipping?
Shipping thing, we are together.
Shipping means
No, when you ship someone, parang, we want them to be together.
Hindi ko alam yung term. Is that a new term?
It's a Gen Z term.
Kaya we're not aware.
We're not Gen Z.
Okay.
Ayan. Okay, Luis, I'm going to throw this question at you. Nelma is asking about your thoughts on Nikki Dimora. No, you weren't
I
here.
weren't here, and honestly, in all honesty, I haven't been able to catch up yet to Miss Grand Philippines. I think that she's beautiful,
She is striking.
so striking. I haven't seen the performance just yet, and I have this I don't know how to explain it, but a little bit of a pageant burnout because
Okay.
of what I was going through.
Pageant fatigue.
Pageant fatigue. So, but I'm catching up, guys. But I will have a video about Nikki and everything. So stay tuned.
Yeah. So even if we're on vacation, I'm the one who's like checking the updates, and Luis is just, let me row the boat.
Yeah, I'm not even vlogging while I'm here.
Yeah, no.
I'm just enjoying.
So I've been posting a lot of photos because Luis is so behind, and I know he's gonna ask for copy, so he might as well just repost the photos I posted. Anyway, going back to Nikki Dimora, love her hair. You know what? Let's give them something new. I mean, ang striking ni Nikki as like a person. So I've been also checking comments on social media. They're favorable towards Nikki. So push natin yan. Okay. Lemuel is asking Luis, who is usually tardy, but don't just give them the name of the country, kahit na continent na lang daw.
Ano, wait lang.
Bakit na nanonood doon? Pareho lang tayo na pinapanood dito. Because we're on the big screen, so Luis is also watching the big screen,
Yeah,
which is
you just
which
me
is-
watching on the sides because I'm watching the screen.
Inception.
Inception.
Who's always tardy? It's okay if you don't want to say the country, just the continent. What, North America? Letter C? Just.
China.
Okay, so the question is,
Tardy.
okay.
Who's always tardy?
I know.
30? Honestly, no. I mean, 30 isn't like who was late.
Yes. Hindi alam ang tardy.
30, I'm the one who started. No, Char. No, honestly, most people were on time. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna steal, but a fun favorite country that didn't crack the top 5.
Malaysia ba to? Malaysia daw.
Maybe there's more than one.
Pero si Malaysia isa too. Kaya daw siguro. It's okay, you're safe. So, it was me. Chess. Ayan na, sinagot ko na. Okay, Buffy, hello Tita and Luis, nakaabot. Hi! Watching from Chicago, I love crush ko si Brazil. Pili ko maraming may crush kay Mr. Brazil. Okay. So guys, I think that, hi Biology TV. Hi. Biology TV, we talked about like the checking for MU. I don't think that'll age well. Okay, so guys, maraming salamat. I will be cutting this one short. Maging normal lang mga buhay natin. By next week, gusto pa namin sigurong i-enjoy yung ilang oras namin dito. It's going to be an early start for us tomorrow. So, chika-chika tayo dyan. Guys, maraming salamat! Luis! Say hello! Goodbye!
Mahal kita, Philippines.
Ay, shush. Mahal kita, Pilipinas. Thank you, guys. Maraming salamat. Wow. Nako, uuwi na kami sa mga Junakis namin, Star Mom. Gusto na namin ng whiskers. Bye! Thank you, guys.